So somebody might say, well, I only want to do retargeting. And here's what we found. Okay, retargeting might not work for you because if you're not driving sufficient traffic to the site, you're not going to get retargeting working for you, because retargeting just runs ads and shows ads to people who've visited your website. So you got to get that, you got to get visitors to the site first. And how do you get visitors to the site? Well, you can do SEO, which takes time, takes 6 to 12 months, and it's not a one and done. It's an ongoing, you're always competition's always coming in. You're constantly fighting, right, for that top spot. So SEO is one way of driving traffic. Pay-per-click is another, but pay-per-click can be expensive. It can take 3 to 6 months to get the ads really dialed in. If you don't have a budget of like, and again, it depends on your area. Hattiesburg, Mississippi is going to be different than downtown New York. If you're in, if you need an ad budget of like a couple of $1,000s a month to really get it to work. And then what you want to do is put retargeting on top of that, because if you got the SEO going and you're driving it with pay-per-click, Google, Bing, then you do the retargeting, because the retargeting then helps bring those people back like cheap, because you've already paid to get the visitor there. Retargeting just squeezes a little bit more, so it enhances everything. Then you want to start running paid ads on LinkedIn and Facebook. And what we find though is some people, when we're doing all of that, some things will work better than others, but they all enhance each other. You have to understand, like, they all work together to build your digital marketing. And you can't just have this piecemeal where I'm only going to do SEO or I'm only going to do pay-per-click. Okay. So you guys understand cybersecurity, right? That would be like a client coming to you and saying, well, I only want to do a firewall, or I only want to do spam filtering, or I only want to do, I don't know, zero, what do you call it? Like zero trust, right? The approaches that work the best are a layered approach, right? Because by layering it, you cover all the bases instead of just having one base covered, but there's still opportunities. So it's the same kind of concept when it comes to digital marketing. So before you even get into digital marketing, because all of that is a next round, and you're going to need help because you're running a business and you're probably going to have a marketing coordinator to help you. Now, we have services that you can buy and we can help you with all that. Yes, of course, right? But I'm telling you, I wouldn't be just going directly to pay-per-click if you're not doing warm outreach, referral marketing, networking events, strategic JV partners. If you're not doing those things, you're stepping over a $5 bill to pick up a dime. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why. And if you're not willing to do warm outreach, referrals, networking events, a lot of people see, I know you don't like it because you just want to run ads and have the phone ring. I get it, right? You don't want to go actually talk to anybody. Well, when you're starting a small business, you have to talk to people. You are the number one salesperson for your organization, like it or not. And if you're not willing to try to network and refer and reach out and find a way, you got to find your own way. I mean, we have scripts, I have emails, I have process. I'll give you all that, right? So you have a framework for doing that. Ultimately, you're going to make it your own version of it, right? Think of what I'm giving you as the bones, and you got to put the flesh on the bones, so to speak. But if you're not willing to do that, you better have a big ad budget, because going out and running digital marketing is expensive. There was like last year there was a big write-up in all the marketing magazines, media companies, outlet, the networking groups for marketing agencies. And the quote was, people are now switching to cheaper alternatives for lead generation, like direct mail, because of the cost of digital being so high. So people are actually reverting back to trade shows, cold calls, direct mail, because they're finding it's actually cheaper than doing digital. Digital is getting more and more expensive. And just to put a little cherry on top of this little sundae that I'm building for you, we're in an election year, and ad rates are going to skyrocket because all the politicians are running their campaigns, which is going to drive ad costs up through the roof. So even for us, we are probably going to sort of tamper down not stop, because that's stupid, don't stop, but we're going to see an exponential increase in ads in, you know, like August, September, October, November, right? And then it'll cool back down, right? So I'm telling you guys, warm outreach, referrals, networking events, strategic JV partners, canvassing. Those are things that you can do. They're inexpensive. They work. And you can do lists, and you're doing this. This does build your list. But then that's why I said you have to have a CRM, because you got to take the people you meet, you talk to, you put them in your CRM, and then you run the prospect hopper to them. And when you're running the prospect hopper to those people, that's when, you know, you're doing the networking, you're doing the things, you're getting the contacts, you're list building, you're lead generating, and you're building that list. And that's going to take you some time, but over a while, that's going to really start, you know, bringing in opportunities for you. And then from there, probably what you'll want to do is hire like an SDR to help you call and follow up and book opportunities and move prospects through the pipeline.